I'm just adding my primer to my natural nails, and this primer is by Young Nails, and I love it. Love, love, love. And right here I'm taking out my monomer and my clear by JC Beauty Concepts. This is the system that I'm going to be using today, and you just want to add a clear base to your nails. And the reason I like to do this on all of my sets is because when you want to redesign your nail, or you want to change it up, your design or whatever, you just go down to this clear base and it makes it so much easier. You don't have to start all over again. Nobody wants to do that. And you want to do this to all of your nails. And make sure you clean that brush after you're done, so you don't get your brush dirty, because then it doesn't work. Trial and error, girls. That's how I've done it. And right here I am taking out another acrylic by the same brand, and it's called Magical State Dakota. And it is so pretty. Look at that. It's like pink with like silver glitter. Oh, it is so beautiful. And I wanted to just switch it up on my ombre that you're gonna see that I'm gonna be making on the thumb right here, from your typical, you know, ombres, I guess, with, you know, your whites, your pinks. I wanted to spice it up, you know, glitter it up, and I just love it. And I'm sure you're gonna love it too. And don't do it so thick either. You don't need to, because it's literally like the color of your nail bed, so it's just adding like this really pretty shine with glitter to it. And you want to do it just like a little bit halfway down, because you're gonna cover it on your ombre with your white. Now on the white, it's not technically white, it's like a milky white, and it's called Snowflake. And you're gonna see right there, I'm adding it to my thumb. I'm gonna show you here on the thumb how I do my ombres. And it looks white, but it's not as white, trust me. You want to clean your sides, you want to bring it down. Make sure you're cleaning that brush really good. Keep that shape. Now you're gonna blend it up. Look at that. Oh my god. It already looks pretty. And that's because we haven't even done it. And then make sure you get a little bit more monomer so that you can smooth it out. So whatever you need to clean from the sides right here. I struggled a little bit, but nothing major. And make sure you're looking at your nail from all angles to see where you need a little bit of more product, because you don't want it to look all weird or wonky from places. So that's what I'm doing here. Wherever I feel like it needs a little bit more of that snow flake color, I add it up. And then I add a little bit more of that pinky glittery color called Dakota, and I slide it down just to make it more seamless. There you go. So, and this is just me being a perfectionist with my nails. You know, I am not an expert, but I really do try my best for them to look the best that they can, of course, because I love nails. I'm obsessed with nails. So there I'm just, you know, cleaning my sides. Trust me, you want to do that, because if you don't do that, when you are gonna file, it makes a big difference. I mean, it's doable, but it makes a big difference if you don't clean your sides at first when it's like wet. I'm still in the thumb, guys. I'm sorry, but I really wanted you to see how I do my ombres. And you see right there, I'm looking at it, I'm like, a little bit more. And yes, I add more. I'm not gonna do this, guys, with all the nails, you'll see. It's just right here where I'm like being extra picky with my ombres. I'm just looking at my nails. So here you see, I split it up. And I'm just adding this to this middle finger. Now on this middle finger, I am adding just, you know, some pink acrylic, just because I don't want it to be so harsh, I guess. And then I'm just building up that nail, because on these two nails, which is the ring finger and the middle finger, I am going to be using some transfer foil, and it's so pretty. So pretty. But I need to build it up, you know. It doesn't really have to be so perfect like I wanted my ombres to be. Like right here on the pinky, I'm doing another ombre. Same process, you guys. Same process that I did on the thumb goes for the pinky. Clean your sides. Brush it down. Make a nice transition, and you'll see, it's so satisfying when it comes out nice. I love it. I'm still with my pinky. Now when you put your bead down, let it sit just a couple of seconds before you start dragging it down from the bottom of the bead, just because it will give you that start for your apex. And there, I'm gonna go back to my clear, because like I said, I need to start building the nail. And here I'm already capping. Capping means you want to protect whatever is in the bottom of your nail. If you did an ombre, in this case in my thumb, if you know, added glitters, you encapsulated, you know, I don't know, whatever you put down in that nail, you want to be able to seal it, and that's what capping is. You want to seal that design, and you also form your strength in your nail. That apex is the key to long nails. Right here, that's what I'm doing. This one, it's kind of an ombre because it goes down to a clear. From that glittery pink that I use, it goes down to a clear, because I'm gonna use an awesome stone in that finger. You're gonna see. So here I'm just showing you how I'm building that nail. So pretty. I love this design, you guys. Like, I've done a lot that I have not taped, but this one is just one of my favorites for sure. Here I'm just showing you how I'm building my nail. Now you want to be able to, like I said, build your nail, build that apex, because if you're like me, you're a mom, or you do a lot of housework, I type a lot at work, you know, typing stuff, you do need that strength in that nail. You do need it. I'm telling you this from experience, you need it. Especially if they're long nails, like I like them. These are long nails, my favorite. I don't do baby nails no more. I used to. Nothing against baby nails, but I love long nails, and I need that strength in that nail. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just building that nail up on these with that clear acrylic. Remember, this ring finger is gonna be special. I go back to file with my nail file by Tammy Tailor, my favorite of all times. I've tried so many, and this is just always keep going back to it, not going back. I always recommend it to everybody that asks me. It's the best. So I'm just preparing my nails for the next step, and basically I'm doing this to all the nails so that I, prepare them for my design, especially those 2 nails that I talked about. And here I'm going in now with my drill bit, and this is a safety bit. It's a safety bit because it has like a round top. It's not going to damage or cut your cuticles at all. And the reason why I like to use this one as my first step on my drill bit is because it helps me to debulk the nail. You want it to be, not too thick. You want it to be very, very seamless, like it's growing out of your finger, nail. And here I'm just debulking all of the extra acrylic that I may have. Just perfecting that shape as well on the sides. And if any of the acrylic spilled in the bottom, you also do want to clean it up because you don't want it to stay there. So you go around the cuticle, you go down. You always want to bring that towards you when you're bringing down that bit. Here I'm doing it to my pinky. Now I go back to my thumb with another Tammy Tailor file because I felt like it needed a little bit more shaping, especially with the hand file, because it wasn't quite there yet, the shape. So you'll see me here. This one is a 100 grit file. The other one was a 180. This is way more like rougher. The lower you go on the files, the rougher it is. So here I'm just trying to get the shape that I like. I go back to this one because it's a little bit more smoother. And I go with it all over the nail so that, whatever the drill didn't get, or it forms little ridges as well, this one will just get rid of it real quick. Here I switched my drill bits, and this is my favorite. Like when I got this drill, it literally changed how nice the cuticle area looked with my nails. And it's also a safety bit. Like it has that round little top, and it's not gonna mess your cuticle up. You see here how I'm going around the cuticle, and it's literally getting rid of all that extra acrylic, making it seem like your nail is like yours. It's yours. Like nobody can tell you nothing about it, okay? And it just flushes real nice with your cuticle. So when it starts to grow out, it's not gonna have any lifting. It's not going to, sometimes when you don't have a blended cuticle, when your nail starts to grow, your hair is gonna start to get stuck in there, and you don't like that. Nobody likes that. So that's why you want to make sure that when you're in this step, you really, really get that straight. You're just cleaning it up real nice. And I don't know what that bit is called, but I'll try to see if I can figure it out. I bought it at my local beauty supply store here, so I don't recall the name of it, but it's like a cone bit. I know for a fact it's a medium grit drill bit. And I do that to all of my fingers. And this baby right here is a 5-in-1 drill bit. It's a fine bit. It's just so nice to get that nail smooth. I know it's a lot of drill bits, but trust me guys, it makes a big difference. Just like in makeup, brushes make a difference in how your application is, this is the same thing with nails. The bits matter. They matter. Now, remember those 2 nails I talked about? This is it. What I'm adding right here is a transfer foil base. You put it, you cure it for 30 seconds, you take it out, and look at this. Look at this transfer foil. It's so pretty. So you cure it, comes out, and you use your fingers, and you really want to press it in there because you want it to stick real good, so when you peel it, it's there. Look at that. Oh my god. Here I'm just, if you missed any little spaces, you can go back and try to stick it down again. Make sure you get all those corners, all those sides. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. I just love it. I'm obsessed. Now, I'm adding a top coat to these 2 nails only. Reason being is because you want to protect that transfer foil, because I'm gonna go in with more acrylic on top of that foil, and you want to protect that. So you cure it, and I am just picky and I'm cleaning that layer so it's not sticky, because I'm, like I said again, I'm adding another acrylic, and this acrylic is both an acrylic and a dip powder. Look at that color, guys. Oh my god. Now, the reason why I did this is because I wanted to bring out the marble, and of course because I'm extra and I like glitter, but I wanted to just sporadically, you know, put it in between the lines of the marble to make it more stand out. Like, I wanted it to stand out, and this just did it for me. Like, I mean, it was fine on its own, but I was like, no, I need glitter, I need gold. And I knew that this was gonna just bring up that design so nice. So I don't grab a lot. Like you see, I'm dabbing it on the towel, because if you just put it down, it is a lot of product. And I use the monomer to disperse it so that it's not, so you can still see the other colors of the marble. And I only did this to these 2 nails, the ring and the middle finger, where that transfer foil is. And you want to just feather it out so that it's not so in your face, especially when you're doing that transition from the foil to your nail bed. Now I'm going to the other nail, and basically you're doing the same thing. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, you just want it to be spread out how you like it. So pretty. You're gonna see right now. And I'm just grabbing it from there. Stop grabbing it from the big container. Clean that brush. Clean it up. You don't want any of that acrylic on your monomer. Now is the fun part. Yes. Look at the stone that I am going to put here. I told you it was going to be a nice stone. If I can just grab it. So pretty. And the glue that I like to use is super strong. Like, these big charms are not going to go nowhere. And when I say nowhere, they don't go nowhere. It's by a brand called Sulai. And once you put that down, it stays. Like, it stays. I'm just pressing it down, and I'm adding more just because, like I said, I'm a mom, and I do a lot of stuff with my and I don't want those to fall off. And then I spray it just to make sure. And that spray, I got it at Sally's, and it's just so that the glue dries faster. these stones that I'm using, I don't have a particular place where I buy them. I buy them anywhere basically. I have gotten some at Michael's. They have really nice Swarovski crystals. And I think this little wheel here, they're like little pearls. I got these at AliExpress. AliExpress has really nice things that you can buy for your nails, but the only bad thing is that they take forever to get to you. I'm talking about a month, okay? A month. And I'm very impatient and I want my stuff now. So sometimes you're able to find, you know, these type of stones in Amazon, which is also where I get them. But Swarovskis, those will, you know, your best bet is either Michael's, and I also bought some in a local supply store, but I get them from like random places, guys. Like wherever you find them and you like them, get them. And I just did like a mixture here of like gold and beige and pearls, because I don't know, that was a vibe I was going for. And I really wanted to use that big stone that I was talking to you about, and it has like a little pearl in the top, and I was like, I need to incorporate that into my nails, and that's why I did that. But they're so pretty, like they shine so beautiful. I just love the way they shine. And that spray again, but trust me, it makes a big difference when you spray that. Here I'm just admiring my creation because I was so obsessed with it. I was so obsessed. You know, the thumb, I really don't go ham crazy with my thumbs because usually a lot of people don't see your thumbs a lot. So I don't add too much to my thumbs, but I don't like to just leave them naked. I like to add some little embellishments, if you will. Nothing too crazy, but just a little cuticle action with my stones. Now here comes a fun part, my favorite, the top coat. I mean, it is just magical what it does. Look at that acrylic with the little sparkles coming through, you guys. Oh my god, beautiful. Now, don't add any of this top coat to your crystals because it will dull them down. And make sure you clean those sides because, you know, sometimes the top coat will spill on the sides and it will make your nail wonky, like the shape. You want to make sure you want to get it all in those little crevices. Now, if you do, you know, get your finger dirty or whatever, you can always go back with some either alcohol, or in this case I think I went in with some acetone on the sides and I cleaned it up. Look at this, the zoom in on that marble. Oh my god, I just love it. It looks like... And I also did it in the bottom of the nail, especially if you have like transparent nails. You want to do that with the top coat so that they're extra transparent, you can see through them. And since it had some spots that were transparent, I just thought I would do that on that nail too. Beautiful. And then you want to finish off with your cuticle oil. Make sure you apply it really good into your cuticles so that they absorb it, because your cuticles went through it when you do your nails. So you want to rehydrate them and massage really good. And plus they look so much nicer when you add the cuticle oil. Look at that, you guys. I'm obsessed, and I hope you're obsessed too. I hope you like my design. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.